Hi there, my name is Anish, and today on this video I have Santhosh with me. Santhosh is a third wave coffee specialist and the 2019 National Barista Champion and 2022 second place, that is the gold place in the National Barista Championship. And this year I'm very excited to bring out his story on representing India in the World Barista Championship. And this video is going to be all about his story from the day one of attempting in the NBC and finally then qualifying and getting to represent India in Melbourne. So Santhosh, how are you
Yeah.
doing?
So first of all, I'm super great,
Awesome.
and pretty excited.
Uh-huh. And how's your stay going on in Pune?
Wow! If you ask about the stay, it's wonderful. As we came from the hot city Mumbai, and we are just grabbing this coldness of Pune, as Bangalore, and we are loving it.
Awesome. And you mentioned about cold, so we should definitely brew some hot coffee.
Definitely.
So I'll just brew a quick coffee, which will be our second coffee of the day together. Because not everything happens on camera, so
Exactly.
we've already had fun offline and now on camera. So yes, Santosh, by the time our coffee gets brewed, can you tell us more about how did you get introduced to the Barista Championship, and
Okay.
and when was the first time you felt like I want to participate, and why?
So this is a tricky question, I would say, altogether. When I was working with the Barista Lavazza, where
Mhm.
the people were preparing for their championship, I was wondering what exactly they are doing. So I got curious what
Mhm.
exactly will be the championship gonna happen. Why? Because I was running around to give some of the stuffs for the competitor rooms or
Okay.
participating from our organization. On 2015, I just thought, let me give a try what exactly and how exactly it's going to be happen. And on the first time whenever I tried, the people started to speak about me. Hey, tu kya karega, what you do over there, going just come back to the shift, all those stuff.
Mhm.
Then I made my mind to just give a try. On 2015 was my first championship that I attempt in Bangalore itself, and in that I was so scared and so what to say, unprepared, and I don't know anything about coffee on the back in 2015 and all. So I just given a try, how it gonna be happen. And that was a first start. I jumped into championships, and it inspired me by seeing a lot of people. They are putting whole lot of efforts to present themselves. So this is how I came into a championship, and thought to continue in that for another 3 years. Let's see,
Hmm.
I mean, I can grab some knowledge from the people, like that I thought. And that was the first championship I ever participated
Awesome.
on the stage. Even in school days also, I was hesitate to go on the stage, either to present anything, it may anything. I would, this is the first time I have participated.
So 2015, 16, 17, 18, and then finally winning the championship in 2019.
19.
And so before we dive into the experience of 2019, let's filter out the coffee. It's brewed. Cheers.
Cheers for second coffee.
Yes. Nice. So so now drinking coffee at 9:15 p.m. and because coffee is must. It doesn't it doesn't look good to coffee professionals, to baristas, competitors.
Altogether,
Talking about coffee and drinking water doesn't make sense. So we had to make some coffee. So yeah, about the 2019 experience, I think you had represented third wave at that time also,
Exactly.
and like I just want to know like how was the experience, and then later we'll dive on to 2022.
Definitely,
But,
yeah.
please.
So, when we talk about 2019, I just made my mind on 2019. Whatever it may happen, this will be my last performance that I will be giving on the NBC stage. It's been almost 5 years. From 5 years, I couldn't meet that first designation where I used to get 4, 3, 3. Then there are some other rankings also it went up.
Yeah.
But on
Oh,
2019, I thought this will be your last. Very crucial championship it was for me, I would say, and it's a very memorable thing altogether.
Of course, and it also came along with a kind of sad story. So just a quick. So the story is sad, but why I want to bring this up is because even after that story, he was still motivated to compete next year, and he still made it, and then finally got the chance to 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 compete in the World Barista Championship. So just a quick highlights.
The quick highlights about the 2019 is yeah, for the people it's like अरे कुछ नहीं हुआ, like that it is basically. Yeah, when I compete in 2019, even at that particular time I was wondering इस साल हो जाता है क्या करके. So finally I did it on 2019. Then the WBC was happening in Boston, which is in US, and you know the visa restrictions and all. At that particular moment, I didn't had my passport in my hand. So as my results rolled out on the second day only, I just applied for the passport. Within 15 days, the passport it came, and yeah, we tried a lot for visa. 2-3 attempts have been given, but unfortunately I couldn't make it for Boston. And on that year only, God grace, they have been rolled out the new rule in WBC as a deferred candidate.
Okay.
Why? Because the COVID started at initial time, right? So the people couldn't make to the world stage.
Okay.
So they have made a rule. Whosoever are not able to compete in this year,
Okay.
they can compete in next year by applying this particular form, which is a
Okay.
deferred candidate.
Okay. And that started in that year itself.
Yes, in 2019
Wow.
it started.
Okay.
So yeah, again I mean put myself a front and applied it, and yeah, that's how it went on 2019. And 20 also we couldn't go because of the COVID restrictions and all, and in 21 the same issue
20,
happened.
no one competed.
Yeah.
Both years.
Both years none of the thing happened from India. So,
Nice. So yeah, that. So just imagine like winning the championship and still not, like unfortunately not being able to compete in the World Barista Championship, and then the COVID comes. 2020 goes by, 21 goes by, and it's then it's third year 22, and like literally no one like everyone had lost hopes. Like even on my personal level, I felt that Santhosh should get a chance, and it's 22 and there's no news about him going to the competition.
Stage.
And again he participated with the same mindset of getting the trophy, and then participated. And like how did it go? How was that journey of 2019 for you? Was a year when you said this is the last time I'm participating.
Yeah.
You win and you don't get a chance. What made you think I still want to participate in 22 after 2 years passed by?
So Yeah, this was a very, I would say, very happy moment for that, as till now no one was there as a champion from past 4 years. That is
Oh.
2019, 20, and 21.
Correct, right, yeah.
Right? Why? Because of the COVID, the competition
Right.
also
So
didn't
after
went
18, directly in 22.
22. That means I was the longest champion in India. So
True.
so it made me like feel motivated, and I thought let me I mean carry that legacy with along with me. So that's the reason I just thought, let me give one more attempt for the WBC. करके I just prepared myself, and yeah, made my mind to be part of the NBC in 2022 also.
Great. So, guys, just a quick brief about the NBC. So this time it was 59 participants from all over the country. What we have to do is a 15-minute performance in which we serve 3 beverages to 4 judges each. It's espresso, 1 milk beverage, and 1 signature beverage based on the character of your coffee. And we have to do the like sourcing of the coffee, setting the recipes, and everything. So it takes quite a lot of time to do it everything from scratch. And so this year it was announced like 1.5 month
Yeah.
early.
About 1.5 months early.
Yeah, and it was very less time. And like, to be very honest, it was like hit or miss. Like you just go it for an experience, which I did. And some people did not participate because they felt it's too less time. But actually, like, going there in such a short notice, and qualifying to the finals was also like a big achievement. All the 6 participants, their performances were like major hit. And this year, very rare scene, it was 2 champions from India going. So the platinum winner Mithilesh Vasalwar, and the gold winner Santhosh. So we would like to know more about what happened in Australia, because uh, a lot of people in the Indian coffee industry were seeing what's happening in the national stage, but there were very handful of people who actually saw what happened in Australia. And we would like to know all the ups and downs, from like getting selected to traveling there and competing over there.
Exactly. Okay. So yeah,
And just one more thing, I know this story halfway. Okay, so once we met in Bangalore recently, like last month, and he was just sharing his story. The story has a lot of ups and downs. Now he's laughing, but I'm sure he was not laughing at that time. But that story is halfway, and even today I want to get to know the full story.
Definitely, yeah.
So yeah, please continue.
Okay, regarding the championship which happened in WBC, before that there are many things happened in terms. Again, it will go back to 2019 about the visa. Same way happened in 2022. At the very first time, my visa got rejected, and everyone was very disappointed. Like again भी हो गया करके. So our organization didn't took their step back. They took a step ahead, and we just applied one more time. Let's try a last time. What exactly going to be happen? Let's see. This is a last try. Let us give करके. We just applied the visa, where our flight was booked from the coffee board already on to the 21st. So we applied on 15th as the Tatkal visa. They said within 7 days it's gonna come.
Right.
So we applied and we waited till 20th, but the response didn't came from the visa office.
When you had to travel?
It was 21st evening.
And till 20th you had no visa.
20th didn't came, but the person told that 20th evening around 6 o'clock you'll receive it.
Okay.
But we waited till 6. Again, we couldn't hear any positive response from them. Then but also we didn't left our hope. Let's see like what exactly going to happen. Another 1 day is there. Many
Right.
things can happen in a minute. Like
Right.
that we waited. On 21st morning, 10 we have received a mail saying that your visa has been approved.
Crazy.
So we tighten up our lays and everyone from the organization start to grab the stuffs to pack, and the people behind the corporate office they started to book the flight ticket, everything. Why? Because the flight ticket was cancelled because of the very, I mean, it won't be happen karke, they cancel the flight ticket. Then again we booked the flight ticket on the same day, same time. And very a short period of time I just packed all my stuffs.
So nothing was packed.
Nothing was packed. Everyone like we're thinking like ho jayega visa, aaj ho jayega, yeah, let it come, we'll pack everyone. Like that we thought. And then we packed around, I mean the entire suitcase got readied by 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Then 3:30 I left from the third wave coffee to the airport where my flight was around 12 o'clock. So as it is an international
6
flight,
o'clock.
yeah, as it is an international flight where we need to leave,
Okay, so your flight was
at 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Midnight.
Okay.
So
okay.
I left around 3:30 as the by seeing traffics and all. So
Right. Bangalore traffic.
yeah, you know, I can't.
And that to till airport.
Till airport to HSR to airport. Yeah, this is went. And finally I reached airport, and over there if I saw my baggage, it was too heavy. Whatever I thought was about 30 kg, it went to 45 kgs.
Oh.
Again I
And that too for international.
that to international, yeah, exactly. Then again over there rushly we done all the formalities, and I just checked in my thing. And yeah, it was almost 21 hours of flight for Australia. I need to change 3 different flights. Unfortunately I couldn't get through direct flight, but to reach at that particular time. Why? Because on 23rd I had a practice time, so before that I need to reach Australia. So that's the reason we very hurried and we went over there. And yeah, that's the reason I took 3 connecting flights.
So how was it connected?
So from Bangalore to Singapore,
Okay.
from Singapore to, it was for Sydney, from Sydney to Australia.
Melbourne. Yeah. Sydney to Melbourne.
Sorry, Melbourne.
Alright.
This is how the connecting flight went for me. And yeah, it was super crazy. And all my 45 kilos of stuff that I was, I mean 2 flights was connected, and 1 flight I was to check in my baggage again. And I was worried. And yeah, for this thing I'll come little later.
Okay.
Yeah, finally I reached Melbourne. And
That itself is a big achievement in such a
Exactly.
short span.
at that time I relaxed myself. Finally I reached the destiny. Karke. Then I went total, checked in, all the stuff done. And very next day was my practice session. And I was searching for the location. As I mentioned, that was the first visit I ever had for international. And you people wondering ye kyun bol rahe hai, first visit. The reason I'm saying first visit, I end up going to Melbourne all alone. Again, the visa issue, I would say, my coach, everyone. I mean, because of my visa, we couldn't apply their visa. So, yeah, end up going alone over there. And started to search for the location where exactly I need to go. Yeah, on the 24th, I completed my the practice time and came back to room. Let me see my luggage. how it is karke. I
So
just
first, how it is, what is there, you have to see.
exactly. Let me set up my things for day after tomorrow. I thought, and I just opened my the baggage, which was after opening, I just segregated my coffee aside, my ingredients aside. Then comes the cups, right? So I just opened the zip of that particular thing, and I'm seeing the quantity was very less inside it. Everything I packed, what exactly went wrong over there? Okay, again, I started to remove. Then I'm finding a small piece of my
Ouch.
that glasses. You know, the
Ouch.
glassware was huge, and almost 6 to 8 glassware broken. Two of my signature beverage and three of the water glasses, and other two signature glasses. So again, I went down where I need to search now for the glass. Then on that day itself, till around 10 o'clock, I was searching where I will get a glass, where the accurate glass I need to buy it, where I need to buy it, all those things. I was just searching, and I couldn't find. And the very next day was my slot day, where they will put a slot at the WBC. I mean, they have given a slot everything, but we need to go for a briefing on that particular day. So went over there and completed everything and saw my stage and my coffee. I done a daily and everything, and they given a grinder. Everything I set and came back in search of milk.
Oh.
Again, the milk started over there, and for my coffee, as I took a Indian coffee where it was reacting differently to that particular weather. Another challenge, and yeah, again the milk also. Here the fat content is different. The
Yeah.
fat content is different, and yeah, finally I fine tune all the parameters, whatever I wanted to achieve. All those things done, and finally at the evening I got a glasswares. I buy some of the stuffs and I made it ready. So this was a very previous day of my presentation. Okay, till this yeah, these are the challenges it
So,
went.
I was at that stage in the national championship. So before my performance, my performance was on Monday, I think,
Mhm.
and Sunday I spent in like buying espresso cups, buying water glasses, managing this from here, managing that from here, like borrowing stuff from like
Exactly.
friends in the coffee industry, and it was a lot of pressure for me, and doing this in a country, like not even city, in a country which you don't even know. I can totally imagine. I don't know if I can relate, but I can imagine what went through. Yeah.
It was crazy, you know, like, yeah. Then yeah, it went till there. All the equipments or the small wheels, everything got set. So then I was relaxed. Let me perform tomorrow. Go and perform. Everything has been done. Nothing left. Like that, I just thought, and I slept, and I woke up around 4 o'clock in the morning and get ready. My performance was at 8 o'clock, so I need to reach the venue by 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So I need to leave early. Karke, I just
Waking, for me, waking up is a challenge. Reaching at 7 is
see,
a tough thing.
and even you know
Yeah.
the day part is changed over there. For me, again, that was a difficult, right?
Yeah, like
The
in
5
all
hours.
this, where is your jet lag?
So
Skip.
everything was skipped, you know.
No excuses.
No, not at all. And yeah, I woke up at 4 o'clock and got ready by 6ish and started to book the cab. Let's go in a cab, it's already time, let's go in a cab. Okay, started to book, but I couldn't find any cabs over there at that particular time. Then it was almost 6:30 time, and I thought, okay, this is not going to happen. I need to do something for myself and
Yeah.
look for alternate option. Karke, I just came down from the hotel and saw a cab. I couldn't find. Then I took my suitcase, whatever the stuffs were there, and I went as a marathon to the stage. You know, like It was hardly around 3.5 kilometers from my stay.
So
the
three and
venue.
a half kilometers you ran
Yes,
with your luggage.
with my luggage.
Intense.
Yeah, finally I reached by 7 or 7:10 ish,
Hmm.
and people were almost whomsoever. I mean, the participant was at the 10th. They already set their stage. I
Hmm.
mean, the backstage, and they were peacefully memorizing or recalling their stuffs. I went at 7:10 and I'm seeing everyone. Okay, सब कुछ बना के रखा है. Then people around them were supporting them, everything, and I went over there and again I opened my baggage and start to pick all the stuffs and keep on the table. Then behind, I mean, whomsoever the participants or the coach are there, they are asking, where is your coach? At that
I
particular
am my coach.
at that particular time, what I need to say, I couldn't get it. So yeah, I just said, even I hesitate to speak with the people sometimes. So I said, I just showed like this my hand. That means he's coming back. I cannot speak with him at that particular time, right?
Next time I'll do this.
See, going all alone will be a very hectic thing where you
Right.
need to look for certain things, and majority of them won't get, and you need to speak with the people all
Right.
that stuff. It will be very difficult that
Right.
whatever I have been thing. And yeah, everything I have been done, everything has been set according to my requirement, and now I need to perform. In my mind, I need to perform. अभी खत्म करना. I need to perform it. करके I was just thinking, ठीक है, let's do. The only thing I was very happy is my coffee came out really well. Like
Oh.
what I mean, yes, I tried a lot of dialing. I took almost 3 kg coffee, and again I couriered another 3 kgs coffee. In that 3
Oh.
kg, I end up having just 1.5 kg up for my presentation. So 1.5 kg I already spent to do a dialing itself on the on the morning.
Yeah.
1.5 kg I spent, and finally I got a good result of my espresso.
Nice.
Then I was very happy. Okay, everything ho gaya. Now let's perform. Okay, I went to the stage. In the stage, what happened? I don't know. Like I was so blank. I can say blank, but after 30 seconds, I thought everything happened. What else left to me? Let's give my best. Karke, I just started it, and yeah, I finished up my presentation on that 15 minutes. This is how it.
Okay, he
went.
doesn't want to talk about those 15 minutes, clearly. But-
This is how it
Mhm.
went over there.
So, according to how was your performance?
So yeah, my performance, I personally I liked it. Definitely, I am satisfied whatever I have been given, and yeah, there are some glitches gonna happen. I mean, here and
Of
there
course.
in terms of milk, all the stuff. But overall, I'm so happy that whatever
Mhm.
I thought I have been given my best.
Awesome.
That's the thing. I mean, my main intention was to take a Indian coffee in the world stage. That was my main motto, and yeah, I didn't told about it, right? So the people were asking before the stage, when I just about to go, the people were asking, my T-shirt, everything has that Indian logo. The people
Yeah,
were started to ask, okay, you're from India.
India.
Yeah. At that time, I couldn't speak. I said like this. Okay. Then, okay, you are using Ethiopian coffee. I said, oh, I guess Panama Geisha, like that they said. No. Then which coffee you are using? I'm using Indian coffee. Acha, Indian coffee, like that they said. Yes, karke, I just came up. Then again, it got little motivated for me. Like as I said, I'm using Indian coffee. Yeah, this is
Nice,
how
nice.
it went.
Amazing. And were you the only participant doing 100% Indian coffee?
Yes, I mean, as you know, Mithilesh and myself went from India.
Yeah.
So I used 100% coffee.
Okay.
I mean, previously also people were using from India itself who are represented back in 2018 and
Right.
I mean 18, 17 and 15.
Mhm.
But yeah, I wanted to take Indian coffee over there.
Yeah.
As my coffee was as much as the world coffee taste, same way my coffee was.
Mhm.
So that's
Amazing. Definitely, the coffee was great because it was Balmadi estate.
Exactly.
Right? Amazing coffee. It's definitely a proud moment for Indian coffee that 100% Indian coffee was used in the World Barista Championship, and we would like to know how did it turn out and what did the judges say about it.
Yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier about the coffee banged on as per my, thought process and what I wanted to say. But yeah, as I had a calibration or the feedback round with the judges, where they have been mentioned, the coffee was amazing, and the script or something that you need to work, and the other coffees also were, other competitors coffee also outstanding, so that's the reason you were scoring here and there, and no doubt about the coffee, that is an potential coffee that whatever you have been served for us, this was the feedback
Nice.
given
Nice.
from the judges, I would say.
Super, super. Yeah. So amazing. One more question: are you participating next year?
Come on. Yeah. So
Okay, so I need to focus on how much training I have to do. Okay, so super cool. Thank you, Santhosh. Thanks a lot for sharing your story. I really wanted to put this out on the internet, sharing your story as a champion, because I know clearly that you won't do it yourself. So I took this opportunity of him coming to Pune, and I told him that, bro, you're coming to my house for dinner and we are doing this interview. First I asked, but then I told that we are doing. So I'm so glad this happened, and again, thanks a lot, and please don't compete next time. Just joking.
Yeah.
It will be a pleasure to compete next year with you. So yeah,
definitely. Well,
amazing. How
yes.
was the coffee that I brewed?
Coffee? Yeah.
Not so good.
It was awesome, and whatever that we have been
Nice.
tasted, as we both on a same page where we will be liking a light roast or a medium roast
Yeah.
coffees. That it was a wonderful brew, and it was my pleasure to be a part of it, and
My pleasure.
yeah, about the championship, I'll just think over it and I'll get back to you. Yeah.
If you're judging, if you're judging next time, for sure Santhosh will not give me good marks for saying all this. Okay,
Easy.
so
Yeah.
cool. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
For watching, and this time I'm not going to talk about me but about Santhosh. If you're not following him, his Instagram account is put in the description, and in future if he starts a YouTube channel also, I'll edit the description and put that as well. And again, yeah, thanks a lot. And after saying all this, I'll just also say there's a red color button down there, you can press on that as well for maybe more stories in the future. So
Yes.
thank
please.
you, bye bye.
Thank you. See you.